Hi guys.
Good morning from the Schmidt house. We're back out at our property today, Harmony and I. I noticed the other week when I was out here and I put the algaecide in the water, I noticed I was having a little trouble with our deer feeder. I mean, not our deer feeder, our fish feeder. This fish feeder was actually just a broadcast type deer feeder that I rigged up with a little funnel underneath the spinner and a pipe, so when it would go off, the catfish pellets would just roll down the pipe and into the water. I did that because that's what I had, and the regular directional fish feeders are very expensive, and poor people have poor ways, so that's what we did, and it works fine. But the timer that's on it, something I bought at Tractor Supply, and I have a lot of trouble with it. I can't figure it out. I'm not real high tech savvy anyway, but when I come up here, I want to run a test, and I never can figure out how to do it, and I get frustrated. So what I did, I had another deer feeder that came off of that we had on some property that we sold a couple of years ago, and it's got a good timer and everything on it. So I'm going to take that timer out of it and put it on my fish feeder because I know how to operate it. I don't know if I have everything with me today to get it job complete, but we're going to do it. And I also bought some pond dye.
Yep.
And I'm going to put some of that out here and see what that does, see if that helps control the algae, and these hot temperatures, maybe it'll help keep the water a little cooler too, is what I'm hoping. So we're going to get after it.
Yep, bye. Oh, I see the red thing. Red thing's back there.
Trying to get me. Dang spider. Okay. Need a screwdriver. Okay. Got the old one out.
Yep.
Out with the old, in with the other old.
Yep. Watch out for cactuses in your pasture, because we have a ton of ours.
That's a good idea.
Yes.
Good thing to
One time I stepped on one and it hurt.
keep that in mind.
Oh, so no. Okay, it's working.
Okay, I got the timer changed out, and we're happy with it. I know how to work it. I know how to test it. That's a lot better timer. The only thing I didn't do is get the solar panel hooked up. I'm gonna have to make some like little pigtails coming off my battery, so like a little splitter, so I can hook the solar panel But right now the battery's fully charged, so should be good for a little while. The fish are having a field day. Okay, here's the pond dye I picked up at Ace Hardware, crystal blue. It's supposed to cover 1 acre surface 4 to 6 foot deep. And our little pond is probably maybe 1/4 of an acre, if that. So it shouldn't take but maybe 1/4 of this. I'm gonna just take some port in a cup and sling it out there and see what happens.
Yes.
Got through maybe a little under half a gallon in there, and I think that's going to be way more than enough once it all blends together and the currents kind of move everything around. We'll just have to see what it does as far as keeping the algae out of here. It'll definitely make it look nicer, and hopefully it'll kind of shade the water a little bit and help keep the temperatures down a little. But we'll see what happens. We'll come back in a couple of days. Well, it's been 24 hours since we put the dye in the pond, and man, I'm pretty impressed. I'm blown away. It looks really awesome. I mean, this looks like the Blue Lagoon.
It's so fun.
And that wasn't even half of that gallon. Probably a lot more than it needed. But yeah, it'll make it a lot nicer to go swimming in. And I think it'll be nicer for the fish. Maybe it'll keep the water cooler.
Harmony and Avery, what do y'all think about it?
I love it. Love it.
You love it?
I'm trying to find a good spot. Maybe stay there.
So a lot of minnows you can see now with this stuff in the water. You can see down in there. Yeah. There's a lot of minnows. I don't know what they are. If they're minnows or little perch, little catfish. Wow, that was a big one right there.